Hi guys, this is Nacelle. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is my second video on wind energy conversion system. Today, the topic that are going to look onto it is basic components of the wind energy conversion system. Okay, the important job of the converting wind energy into electrical energy is done by using the wind turbines of the wind power plant. Let's see how. Unlike the fan, turbine use the wind and generate the electricity. The hub and blades are called as a turbine or rotor. Behind the turbine there is an engine house. It is called as a nacelle. The nacelle is mounted on a top of the tower in order to generate maximum power. The wind will cause blades to rotate. Due to this, rotor starts moving. As the rotor is connecting to the main shaft, it spins the generator, because of which is producing electricity. And this electricity can be transferred by using transmission or distribution lines. This electricity can be used for home, industries, schools, hospitals, etc. Let us study the working components of the wind power plant. The wind power plant may consist of the following component. First component is rotor. The rotor is consist of blades, extenders, hub and pitch drive. Next component is nacelle. The nacelle is consist of low speed shaft, gearbox, high speed shaft, coupling, mechanical brakes, cooling unit, air mechanism and generator. Next component is a tower and next component is controllers. There are basically three types of electronic controllers. These are base controllers, hub controllers and nacelle controllers. Next component is sensors or antennas. There are basically three types of sensors are used in wind turbines. Anemometer type of sensor, this is one of the very important sensor, and wind vane and thermocouple. Okay. The first component is rotor. What is the main function of rotor are used in wind energy conversion system? Okay. The function of the rotor are used in wind turbines is the rotor hub transfer the mechanical energy from the wind into drive train with several loading components. Only the torque components is useful for generator to produce electricity. The function of the rotor is generating the aerodynamic torque from the wind. Okay, this is a function of the rotor. Next component is blades. The wind power plant may consist of 2 to 3 blades. These are made up of glass reinforced fibers or stronger carbon fibers or epoxy glass fibers. The wind over the surface of the blades causes them to lift and rotate, which will turn to rotate the generator. This is a function of blades. Next component is extenders. These are steel components are used to support the rotor blades and so the blades to the attached to the central hub. Next component is hub. It is act as a base to the rotor blades and extenders. It is also houses the control system for the pitch drive. It rotates freely and attached to the nacelle by means of shaft and bearing. This is a function of hub. Next component is pitch drive. The optimum angle for the desired wind speed and rotational speed. The pitch of the blades is controlled by using pitch drive. For each blades, separate drive system is used. Okay, this is a function of pitch drive. Next component is nacelle. This is very important. What is mean by nacelle? It is the outer frame. No, what is okay? The rotor is connected to the nacelle through the central hub. It is located at the top of the tower. Its outer frame protects the machinery from the external conditions, while its internal frame supports the whole weight of the machineries. The function of the nacelle is converted torque into electricity. Okay, it is consist of sub-component. First component is low speed shaft. This low speed shaft is also called as a main shaft. Okay, the function of the low speed shaft is it is used to transmit the rotational work from the rotor to the gearbox. The hub is mounted on a main shaft. To rotation of the blades causes shaft to rotate. If the wind blades rotate very fast, then brakes can be applied to control the speed of the blades and shaft. Okay, this is a function of low speed shaft. Next component is gearbox. This is also very important. And what is mean by gearbox? It is a device which is convert a low speed rotation from the rotor to the high speed rotation and drives the high speed shaft. A planetary type gear system is typically used in wind turbines. The function of the gearbox is it is used to increase the output speed. Okay, this is a function of the gearbox. Next component is high speed shaft. It is used to transmit the rotational work from the gearbox to the generator. Okay, next is coupling. The function of the coupling is it is used to attach a couple to the gearbox to the generator. By using flexible coupling because of damage of components due to oscillating loads is avoided. Okay, this is a function of coupling. Next component is mechanical brakes. This is also very important. The function of the mechanical brakes are used in turbines. It is used to stop or halt turbines blades during maintenance or any emergency conditions. Generally, hydraulic disc brakes or mechanical function brakes are used. Okay, this is a function of mechanical brakes are used in wind turbines. Next component is generator. Okay, what is mean by generator? It is a device which is convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. Okay, according to turbine, it is a device which is convert mechanical energy from the high speed shaft to the electrical energy, and a high speed rotation of the shaft is connected to the generator. Because the generator rotates, the electricity can be produced, and this electricity can be stored in the battery and can be used by whenever necessary. Okay, this is the function of generator are used in turbines. Next component is cooling unit. Okay, this is also very important. This cooling unit is only used for cooling purpose, to cool the generator and gearbox. It also exhausts unwanted heat from the nacelle assembly. Okay, next component is yaw mechanism. The yaw mechanism is including yaw motor and yaw drive. A yaw drive is keeps the rotor into wind in order to generate maximum power. A yaw motor supplies power to the yaw drive. Okay, this is a function of yaw mechanism. Next component is a tower. Okay, it is formed by connecting steel tubes in ladder form to provide support. Okay, these elements are joined using planks and bolts. A concrete base is necessary to provide a stable foundation to the turbine assembly. Okay, and these tower are made up of tubular steel or concrete or steel lattice. Okay, and supporting the structure of the turbine because wind speed increases with increase in height. Okay, a taller tower enables turbines to capture more energy and generating the more electricity. There are basically three types of towers: tabular tower, lattice tower, and concrete types of towers. Okay. Next component is controllers. There are basically three types of controllers are used in wind turbines. These are hub controllers, nacelle controllers, and base controllers. Okay. The function of the base controllers are used in wind turbines is it is located at a base of the tower and which communicates and other controllers and outside the world. Okay. Next component is nacelle controller. It is used to monitor the activities within a nacelle assembly. Next controllers is hub controller. This is very important now. It is one of the advancement in modern design which communicates and other controllers a nacelle control directly and monitors the activities within a rotor. Okay, this is a function of hub controllers. Next is what? Next component is what? Sensors or antennas. Okay, one of the most important type of sensor are used in wind turbines is anemometer type sensor. Okay, the function of the anemometer type sensor is it is located at the top of the tower and it is used to measure the wind speed or wind velocity and coordinates with yaw mechanism. when the wind turbines is supposed only to operate when the wind speed is within a certain range. The anemometer type sensor is determined when the wind speed is within a defined range, and controller unit collect the data from the anemometer. Okay, next component is wind vane. Okay, the wind, what is the function of wind vane? The wind vane is used to measure the wind direction directly and coordinates with a mechanism. Okay. Next component is thermocouple. The thermocouple is one of the temperature sensors, and it is used to control the temperature inside a turbine. A thermocouple is used. Okay. Before I conclude this presentation, here I want to say something about in my next presentation. It is really very interesting because I have already been to visited a Greenco wind energy conversion system. This is one company of windmill, and about more than 10 times meet with manager of that company and collected all the necessary information regarding in my project work without missing anyone data or anyone specification, which I will present in next class. Okay, stay home, stay safe and save lives. Okay, thank you.